Hey Netflix, are you ready for your next big moneymaker? I'm Eddie.
I'm Sam.
I'm Lexus.
I'm Allie.
I'm David.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're here to introduce you to the Melting Pot.
Have you ever gotten done watching a TV show and realized that you miss all your favorite characters? I know I have. That's how we came up with the idea for the Melting Pot. It's a drama comedy that runs about 1 hour, and we're looking to have about 12 episodes per season, and it's centered around 5 friends in New York. Now, the clincher to this is that we're also going to incorporate some of the characters that you might have recognized from other shows that take place in New York. And they'll be in on a periodic basis. So these are our characters right here. It centers around Brad, who is kind of a New York socialite. He's a bit awkward, a bit funny. He's an amateur photographer and a blog journalist, and he's going to be the real clincher to our TV show and the main character. This next clip that you'll watch kind of shows his personality and a little bit of the character interaction that you can expect.
So yeah, this is me, Bradley C. You can just call me Brad. And this is where I live. I live in New York, the Big Apple, the Empire State. So many cool and interesting people I've met here, all with such individual stories. Stories that I am going to tell. Well, the interesting ones at least. It's crazy just how small the city can seem once you start meeting people. For example, so my best friend is Tucker. He secretly likes our other friend, Evelyn, who has no idea. She is dating a long-term boyfriend, Ray, our other friend. Ray, we think, might have a secret thing for Emma, Evelyn's best friend. Scandalous, I know. But that's not even cool, because Emma likes me. Well, okay, maybe that's not true. Maybe I like Emma. Okay, I do like Emma. But still, that's not cool. And for some reason, we're all friends, and we all hang out at my dumpy apartment. They all have introduced me to some of New York's other inhabitants. For example, Joey, who Tucker introduced to Evelyn to help her acting career. Emma is working on litigation in one with a quirky lawyer named Marshall. And Ray is doing some mechanical work for IPS and introduced me to some of the drivers there. Right now I'm on my way out the door to shadow one of New York's finest and hopefully put a face to the badge. I'm shadowing Elliot Stabler. Should be intense. I'll have to update you on that one, though, later. For now, I'm off to bring you the stories of some of New York's occupants.
We chose to pitch to Netflix so that viewers can decide when and where they want to watch The Melting Pot. Our target audience is men and women between the ages of 16 and 30, and we chose this target audience because they'll be familiar with the characters that we show for our guest appearances. And Netflix is also cord cutter friendly, and with this generation being low on money, it may help that we will get more viewers that way.
Okay, so since we're pitching to Netflix, we're obviously going to need a decent budget. Right now we have it set at $2 million per episode, and this is going to cover production costs, the salary of all our actors and cast and crew, insurance, makeup, wardrobe, insurance, permits, and everything else we need to film in New York. And as far as funding, we're going to utilize some crowdfunding websites and things such as Kickstarter. And then also some production companies in New York City can also help us as well.
As far as advertisements go, New York City is full of advertisements. We can shoot various scenes at various New York locations, famous New York locations. We could also do product placement with like Coca-Cola, Dunkin' Donuts, and McDonald's. If we shoot scenes at Times Square, we can just have any advertisement possible. As far as competition goes, our show is very comparable to TV sitcoms and drama series. On Netflix, our show is comparable to How I Met Your Mother, The League, and Grey's Anatomy. What makes our show unique is that we're able to incorporate characters from previous shows in the past.
So for our show, to make it pop for this audience, in our studio set, we're going to be showing the characters' apartments, their jobs, their local venues, as well as the New York City lawn. Our New York City streets are going to be the main point of our show, as well as the guest appearances, work, and home environments. We're going to basically be showing a day in the life of our characters and guest appearances schedules. the most important part of our sitcom is the relatability of the viewers and the characters in the show. We want to show a dynamic view of the apartments, the workplaces, as well as each character's income and their lifestyle. All of our sets will fit the characters' real-life lifestyles and relate to our user and our viewer.
In order to get the audience involved, we decided that we will use crowdfunding to increase viewer participation, along with Twitter, where you can live tweet throughout the show and interact with characters. For example, you can tweet #TheMeltingPot, #the guest star that's going to be on the show, #MissMe. Brad will also have his own blog and Instagram to document his journalism and photography career. For our log line, it states, when a New York blogger / socialite and his group of friends experience the day-to-day life in the Big Apple, they are confronted with diverse obstacles and people, some of which you are bound to recognize.